So I'm doing a quick little video here, capturing my phone screen. Now, obviously, this is going to be slightly different looking on an Android. This is an iPhone. But when you download the app, which is 8x8, 8x8 Virtual Office from either the Play Store or the App Store, and install it, you'll log in with the username and password that you set via the email that you received. If you didn't get that, please let either myself or Dave know. You'll find it on your desktop. So I'm going to go ahead and open the virtual office in the upper right corner here, 8x8. And if we start down at the bottom, we can see we have 5 icons. First on the far left at the bottom is like a little bubble, has a 1 on it. That means I have a new message. These are actually text messages. If we go to the one to the right, which is the phone, it shows all of my incoming and outgoing phone calls, the date and time. This is basically your history, the extension that called you, the extension that you called, etc. This would include calls from outside the building, coming in or out. If we go up across the top, you can see we're looking at all. If I click on missed, you'll see these are any calls that I missed from internally or externally. And then again across the top, I'm going to tap on voicemails. These are my voicemail messages. Now, if I tap on one of those, I'm going to tap on the first one from 10:06 there. I can call that back. You can see the little phone icon just below the blue dot. I can turn on speaker or I can delete. There's also 3 little dots to the right of that line. And I can create a new contact, add to an existing contact, share it, or cancel. I'm just going to go ahead and delete that one. Same thing with this one. I can call it back. I can turn it on speaker or listen to it, play, hit the 3 little dots, add them to a contact, mark as unread, share, etc. Cancel that, and I'm going to delete. Now I have no voicemails. Let's move down to the bottom again. Right now, the little blue phone receiver is the icon that we're on. Anything blue is what we currently have highlighted. So I'm going to move over one more to the right, which is the little Rubik's Cube there. That is your dial pad. And we do this just the way you would normally dial a phone. Like so. Hit call, and you would make a call. This is essentially utilizing your handset that's on your desk via your cell phone. It's simply mirroring it. We move over again to the right, down at the bottom. There's a little icon, a square icon, looks like a profile in there, a little person. I'm going to click on that one. This is your contact list. Now, we have favorites. We have company directory. And we have contacts. Now, I'm just going to click on Ann's name. And I can call, I can message, or I can mark as a favorite. I'm going to mark this as a favorite. Her extension, her virtual office number, which don't worry about that right now. These will actually reflect the number that you're used to seeing once the numbers are ported over. Everybody has a number internally, 608-516, whatever it is. That will eventually be replaced, so you will be able to maintain your direct line number. Right now, these are temporary so that we can keep our existing phone system in place while we're building this one. Her email address is there, her job title, the department she's in, and the site that she's at. So again, I can call, I can message, or add favorites. Now, I added her as a favorite, so I'm going to go to the upper left, hit the back arrow, and I'm going to go back to my favorites, and now Ann is in my favorite list, as well as Heather. If we move across the top again to company, again, this is our company directory. And then I also have my contacts, which are all of my Google contacts. When you log into the app for the first time, it asks you to allow access to your Google account, your Wizry account, and all of your contacts will come in. Now, for example, I can go to Adam here, and I can call him or message him, email him. I have his address. All the information from my private contacts are within this device too. Very, very nice feature. If I were to call one of these, the number that would show up would be 240-2800. Again, upper left, back arrow, That's basically how we're navigating. Think of it as a browser, forward, backward, etc. Let's move all the way down to the bottom. And to the right, very last icon looks like a calendar. I'm going to tap on that. I have no scheduled events today. I am currently working on getting this working, but eventually what you would be able to do is look at any recent meetings that you've had, join any meetings that are available, or simply choose Meet Now and schedule a meeting. And you could do that with anybody that's in the office here, anybody in your contacts. Not only could that meeting be done via voice, but it could also include video, which is pretty awesome. So that's just a quick run through of what happens. Now, how does this work in conjunction with our phones, the new phones that are coming? Those phones should arrive in our facility on Thursday. I'm going to go be picking them up when they arrive at FedEx, and we will get those installed on the desks, at which point then we will do a final test of the call routing. In other words, right now somebody calls in, they press 1 for this, 2 for that, and those calls are routed accordingly. We're currently replicating that into the new system, so that functionality will not change. We will have to do some new recording of those menus, etc., but that's not a big deal. So essentially, that's going to work the same. If you're sitting here at the office and the phone rings and you're in the call route, your desk phone will ring. If you're at home and you have your desk phone with you, such as we will probably do here over the course of our working from home and working remotely, that phone will just ring. It will just simply ring, and you can pick it up. I myself will probably not do that. I will leave my phone here simply because I'm close enough to where I can come in and work from here. I don't want to be bringing my phone back and forth. So my desk phone will stay here, and when I am here, before I leave, I will there's a soft key on the new phones that say remote access. I'm not sure exactly if it'll say remote access or forward, but that will then turn this device on and you'll be able to pick up your phone calls directly from your cell phone. This was not designed to give you a detailed working of this, but simply an overview of how the app works. Please let me know if you don't have the app installed, and I will help you do so. I think everybody that was in the office yesterday now has it. I will be doing another short video of the actual desktop app, which runs on your computer. I keep it on my computer open at all times so that I have access to it. And I'll do a video on that to follow this one. If you have any questions, please feel free to call me or email me, and I'll try to answer them the best I can. This will really be a nice addition to or upgrade to our current phone system and allow us a lot of buttons and whistles. But I want to make the important point that our current system, if we look at it in comparison, our current phone system is a mouse. This new phone system is an elephant. It has a lot of features and a lot of different tools that come with it. Excuse me. But the best way to eat an elephant is one bite at a time. So don't get freaked out by the fact that it's got all these features. At the end of the day, it's a device that you can receive and make phone calls on. That's it. So just try to keep it simple. Don't get freaked out by it. It's something that we will work through, but it was a necessary upgrade, and this was a perfect time to do it. So thanks for listening, and please let me know if you have any questions.